Podcast Land, Apple Podcasts, and Google. I think we're gonna be on Google. And Spotify.
About to be on Google, Spotify.
So pretty much everywhere that you can listen to at this point. Now we're about to do another episode of Sports Talk with Tay and Josh.
/ Two Mad Geniuses. So this is just a bonus Two Mad Genius segment where we talk about non-sports topics. So we're going to start out with ESPN banner Lavar Ball.
Yeah.
For his comments, I believe he said, I can switch gears with you anytime to the moderator on ESPN First Take, Molly.
Molly Quinn. Yeah, Molly Quinn Rose. I think she's married.
Yeah, she's married. They married?
Yeah, they married.
Oh, I knew it. Oh.
So officially, they married.
So what's your thoughts? You think the ESPN was reaching, or was they like overreaction, or?
Can we say all the above?
Yeah,
like can we go over like all the sensitive things?
I think they just didn't want to deal with Lavar. They was coming up with any excuses. Yeah. If he would have coughed wrong, they probably would have banned him. Yeah. It was one of those.
It was like when you actually look at the situation, it was one of them things where it was like, let's switch topics. Like it literally was like let's switch topics. Like it wasn't. Excuse me. It wasn't a thing where it was like. Now he would have said something like, "Oh, I got something you can switch." Then that's something completely different. But
it's switching gears. He said I can switch gears. I think it was just a bad joke.
But the funny thing was he did it. He actually, if you actually look back at one of his old First Take, like interviews, he actually said the same thing like a few years back. Yeah, it was no like backlash on it at all. But the thing that's surprising me about it is that now I'm seeing all these sports analysts or sports personnel. They like, yes, it's about time somebody banned LeVar Ball from TV, but he's on y'all podcasts and all that. Oh, it's good for him to be on y'all stuff and pretty much be himself. But as soon as he goes to a network or anything like that, now y'all want to be all fake about the shit. I'm like, oh yeah, he got what he deserved now, but I'm on your shit.
Yeah.
Like, so that means you're going to ban me from your shit?
So, well, technically you can't ban LeVar because he got his own show. He didn't work for ESPN. So, he really didn't take no losses. I think they was going to get rid of him because Lonzo no longer playing with the Lakers. He went to the Pelicans. Yeah. He got traded. So, they really didn't need LeVar Ball anymore. But
that's LeVar Ball, yeah. That's a sell point.
But LeVar Ball still bring ratings.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I mean, as much as you want to talk about him, this, that, and third, but your man's a marketing genius. Like,
I agree with him.
He is like, I mean, he had the Triple B thing with the infiltration within the company, and but I mean, as far as
which is part of he's part to blame because he did hire the guy. Yeah, didn't do a full background. Probably with somebody he knew he just trusted and didn't work out.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, like at the end of the day, the man is still a father. At the end of the day. Which he still wants the best for his kids. What is wrong with him wanting the best for his kids?
Well, even though I think LeVar, not trying to go off topic, he made a lot of mistakes in his kids' life.
And the business part of it.
LaMelo taking him out of high school, taking him to Lithuania. Jello taking him out of UCLA, where he should.
Yeah, he should just took the year suspension.
He probably would have got drafted if he would have just stayed.
Yeah,
and I think he would have came back, redeemed himself. He probably went late first round, second round. If he probably would have got drafted.
Me personally, I think they just going to suspend him for how many games.
No, he probably was going to sit out the rest of the season and come back next year. That's probably what was going to happen. Yeah, which was a dumb move by Jello. Yeah, he messed up his draft stock.
Yeah, he kind of like messed up his whole
doing that
business ventures in general with that because
once he did that, makes you untrustworthy. But there's also we can segue into just this whole Me Too movement, inappropriate work. We can talk about that. So I think they did a study not too long ago. Nowadays companies are scared to do 101. It's a whole bunch of stuff like they implement because of the Me Too movement.
Yeah, because everybody now like if you know now, a lot of people like now are starting to do group meetings now. Like it ain't like the 101 evaluations anymore. Most of the time they're sending through emails now. They will send them through phone calls. You will not see them do it. It's rare occasions that they will be one-on-one meet up face to face.
Most of the time they do an interview. They have a third party there just in case.
Yeah,
because you gotta look at it from a business standpoint. You got to protect your business from lawsuits because a lot of people. The Me Too movement is actually a great movement to an extent, but there's also people taking advantage, like weaponizing and just trying to use.
Prime example was the Molly Quinn situation.
What about the Cuban Goodman situation?
the camera kind of like that camera.
Could you really do that?
That's why I was like,
he was with his girl in the Vietnam. She walked over. He just tapped her on her leg and they was talking.
Yeah, but we don't know what he said. Nothing.
But it still didn't look like
it. Still didn't look like he.
Because it looked like the girl was encouraging.
Yeah,
she looked like a girl would be trying to talk to him. That's what she looked like.
It really did.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
And
those charges going to get dropped probably.
I'm more than likely.
Nah, the chick just wanted supplement. She just want to check. That's the only reason she's doing that. That's why you gotta be careful if you a celebrity or you got something to lose.
And that's what I was talking about with the whole thing with like even now, like even at workplaces, even outside now, like even like compliments is starting to be like
no.
No.
I tell everybody don't compliment. Just say hi at most.
Yeah, like.
Don't say, "Hey, you look nice today." Don't.
Yeah, because you know how that turn is like. You could literally, it could literally turn from, "Hey man, that's like, hey man, that's a really nice dress you got on today too." Oh my God, he tried to hit on me. Wait a minute, what? I just say like.
Oh, but you also got to factor this in too as well. Sexual harassment is not necessarily like physical or something. It could be about interpretation.
Yeah.
So if somebody, even though you say, "Hey, you look nice today," somebody may interpret that as you trying to hit on them.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you an example like that.
But nah, they OD'd though.
Yeah.
Not only do they say, oh,
but this generation, this new day and age, everybody's easily offended.
Yeah.
Nowadays. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you can't even like.
Nope.
You can't critique nobody at this point.
It's probably difficult being a comedian now because everybody get offended without apology.
Yeah.
But I like Lavar Ball. He didn't apologize.
I mean, no, you stuck with your guns. It wasn't nothing sexual.
No.
It was nothing sexual.
Yeah. He even said that in his post interview. I think it was Baller's Life or he was on. He said no, it wasn't nothing sexual. He was just joking around, really, pretty much what he was saying. Man, like you said, it was people that came on that show that said way worse. Than that. They didn't get banned.
They didn't get banned. Like they actually bring them back on.
Remember they did ban Rob Parker when he called RG3 a cornball. Remember that? I remember that. I remember watching the lab and I died laughing.
I died laughing though because I was like, bro, that's not
everything you said was sort of true.
Yeah, like, I'm saying that like you do know dude from Waco, Texas, like it is kind of like true.
But he called him. He said he's a cornball.
Like nah,
even that wasn't even really offensive. No. I didn't see the reason to ban him.
Pretty much, if you look at everybody from ESPN that has been released of their jobs, has not said anything that was not true. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
but a lot of people was just ESPN is sort of going under. Nobody's really watching ESPN. ESPN First Take has taken a step down since Skip Bayless left. They've been. I still think Undisputed is better.
I just think they're getting dumber with First Take. Like, how Will Klein don't know half of the shit he's talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, what they're doing is trying to find somebody to replace Skip Bayless. Like, you know, a contrary to say like wild stuff. That's what they're trying to do. Then on top of that, to me, it's more of a soap opera now. It's very bad. Yeah. Like, I try to watch the ESPN. The moderator.
No.
Don't even.
I actually had somebody at work who like broke this. Like I actually said, like, that's why Molly's there. She's not there to be an analyst. Like, no, she's literally there just to be sitting there, and be cute, and be like, "Hey guys, let's go on to the next topic." That's literally what she's there for.
She's going to keep it focused on the time. That's literally her job.
I mean, hate to say it like that. I mean, it might sound sexist or whatever.
No, that's not sexist. That's her. She's a moderator. That's her job.
Yeah, that's literally what she's there for. She's there to look cute.
We're not gonna get no flack. Just let you know, we're not apologizing.
Yeah.
So we'll be like,
I'm pretty sure if you ask anybody from ESPN, that's pretty much what they're gonna say the same thing. Like Molly Quinn is there to be cute and just moderate the time. That's it. Like that's all.
Hate to say it, but it's true. I'm pretty sure she's qualified to be a moderator. She probably worked her butt off.
I mean, no.
She's probably good journalism and stuff like that. We're not taking that from her, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Like, no, I don't against her, but, you know.
Man, but this wasn't as bad as the Christian Leahy and Lavar Ball. That was funny. He said, stay in your lane. Made it even worse. He made a Triple B shirt with stay in your lane. That made it even
like
worse.
The next day, he made a shirt. Then, you know, and even with her, she didn't come out and say,
no. She said that he didn't. She didn't say he didn't say nothing. That was just, he had a difference. They had a difference in opinions.
Yeah. Out of anything, for real, if somebody was going to get, like, in trouble, it would have been her, because she kind of, like, went over the line a little bit.
She did personal attacks on him being a father. That was a little personal. She took it personal.
Exactly.
So like, she did it. I can understand. She said, oh, well, his style of play is not that good. If she would have, like, analyzed that, but she took it personal.
Yeah, she took it personal.
That was a little disrespectful.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, but
then she played the victim card.
Yeah,
that was he confronted her. That's when I stopped. Like, I lost respect for her. Ever since that interview,
but ever since then, though, if you looked at it, you see who's the co-host now. It's Joy Taylor.
No, she got her own show.
She got her own show, but I'm saying. But,
no, that's the reason.
Yeah,
she still would have been there.
I think she still would have been there though, true. But no, I'm just saying like. But after that though, they kind of like swapped her out. Quietly, like they like kind of like
they didn't swap her. No, she was working on a show.
Yeah, I'm saying like quietly they was like giving her a show. But
no, Chrissy Lane is actually a good analyst.
She's actually one of the ones that actually like defends Russell Westbrook and shit like that. So
well, now Colin made some good points.
Yeah, he made some good points. I mean, like
Colin Cowherd be going a little overboard,
especially when it comes to Baker Mayfield
and Westbrook.
Let it go.
No, Westbrook.
Let it.
Westbrook is the worst, bro. He might be the biggest hater of Westbrook of all time, bro. So he got a triple-double. They still lost.
Yeah. Let it go, Colin. Let it go.
Nah, he's petty. He's not going to let it go.
Nah, he's not going to let it go. Like I said, that whole Baker Mayfield joint had me down last
night. But how do you feel about the whole sexual harassment thing in general?
Like I said, I think it's overblown. Like, it's got to be some context into this shit. Like, they literally got to...
Then they tried to do it with a few people they accused of allegations to find out that wasn't.
It's not even true. Like,
but well, you know you're a man once you get allegation, it stick with you. Even if you didn't do anything, it ruins you.
You could literally get a case or the issue thrown away, but let you walk in the office the next day, you still won't get them looks.
Oh, did you hear about the story? It was a doctor, I forgot, some girl falsely accused them of sexual harassment, saying they was in a room together. They was never in a room. They fired him. Didn't even do the investigation. Then after the investigation, they found out she lied and offered him the job back. And he said no.
Why would I?
Why would you go back? You just fired with it. I'm like, bro, you supposed to investigate before you just fire somebody.
I mean, as shitty as the NFL do what they should, at least they do an investigation first.
They just fired. I can understand they said, well, you suspend it until investigation's over. That's a little different. But
as shitty as the NFL investigation team is, oh my, they still do investigations. They still have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the Tariq Hill thing is still.
Yeah, that's what the HR department, they got to investigate. They couldn't just take sides. Just like, well.
And then, like, and by me, ain't no secret no more. But like me being in a government agency, right? Mm-hmm. We had an HR department, so with that, it's kind of like it has to go through them first anyway. Like any type of EEO complaint or any type of human resources or anything dealing with in that context, either had to go through your company first, like, and they do an investigation, or they go through the actual department or whatever the case may be, or the actual foundation or whatever the case may be, and they go from there. But yeah, now it's just like, oh well, Josh did this, that, and third. Oh, we gotta release him, and then to find out later that, oh she actually lied about the whole situation. Hey Josh, I think
I think the problem is no consequences of making false allegations.
But they need to do that.
Yeah.
They need to do that. Like, there is no like repercussions on her side after. Because for real, yeah, they can let her go, but she still can get another job somewhere else. It ain't in a record.
Yeah.
Like, they have to put something like that in people's records.
Yeah.
You can put everything else in everybody else's records, like, you know, some joints that could be exempt.
You know, a lot of females are mad that they don't do one-on-one interviews no more.
Because they can't use that shit to advantage no more.
Yeah.
That's why.
You know, you can't have sex to your way to the top no more.
Pretty much.
It's more difficult.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's still going on. But sexual harassment is a big issue. You can talk about it.
It's an ongoing thing. Like,
I can understand there are some people when they get power, they try to abuse that power. I agree with both sides. But you also got to look at there are a lot of false allegations.
Yes. Yeah. But it got to be, now it's like, I always say this, and you know, I always hear from other people, even people on the radio. Charlamagne, to be exact, where he say, "I want you to keep that same energy. Like, you need to keep that same. Just as much as y'all sit there critique the person that's innocent as hell, and yet until he's innocent, y'all sit there bash him, this, that, and the third, spread the rumors around the offices and all that. Like, oh yeah, that's the guy that got the HR. I want you to do the same thing with that lady that did the same thing. I want you to sit there, look at her like she's like the what's the scarlet letter? She got the A on her. Like she known to be the liar. Like known. But will that happen? Probably not, because of the fact that we in this sensitive as mindset now with social media, with media in general, and all this. Because now you can't even really. Now it's getting to the point where now, bro, you can't even walk down the street right now and even say "have a nice day" without it being blown out of proportion. Yeah. You know how crazy that is? Like, you said to say "have a nice day," and it turns around and say he tried to hit on me.
I wouldn't say that. That's why you keep it very vague, like "Hi, how are you?" Basic. You don't go into.
But it's like a diverse line, bro. It's literally a diverse line being made. It's a diverse. Man, a lot of people ain't gonna say, man, fuck. I would say it is diverse line right now with that shit. Like, it is no borderline. Like, it's no.
But let's ask another question. If Lavar would have said, "Let's switch gears," whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if somebody else said it besides Lavar, I don't think Molly would have. I don't think Molly would have. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like, say for example, I'm trying to think of somebody. Say they had an athlete on their interview.
I'll bring a guy up. Let's say Vince Carter go in that joint. He's pretty much in the entertainment world now, as far as being a con.
I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Even Magic Johnson. Let's go with Magic Johnson with that. Like, even Magic Johnson said it. You think she'll have the same reaction?
No, she probably would have laughed and just laughed it off.
Exactly.
So, I think they only did it because it was LeVar.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason I think so.
Yeah. And I mean, and let's not forget, LeVar Ball was not even in the studio.
No, he wasn't.
He's with Stephen A. in like LA or somewhere like that. Like, he wasn't even in the studio.
Yeah,
so
it was like,
it was a random.
It was like a video call.
Yeah, like a video call. Like you're not even in the joint, so your face went, whatever. And yet, even on her side, we have yet to, like, did we hear anything from her saying that she felt like it was a sexual thing?
Yeah.
Like, anything. Like,
I think she did come out. Didn't she say something like...
Did she say it was inappropriate or anything like that?
I think she said something like that.
Weird.
And Jalen Rose came out and defended her, too. You see his video?
Really,
that's his wife. He got to defend his wife, even though... I mean, if somebody would have said that to my wife, I've been upset, but not that. I would have said he was just it was a bad joke.
Yeah, like, it really was.
Yeah, I could say if LeVar Ball would have went, like, directly smacked at her like that.
Like, I'm like this. I mean, hate to bring, like, some Lakers shit or whatever. I don't see LeVar Ball pulling a Karl Malone, like, with Kobe's wife or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see LeVar Ball just be like, oh, yeah, Molly, you could call me anytime. Wait a minute, what? Did he say this on national TV?
I would say that, wow, this is not going to go over. I was like, I'm not offended, but I know this is not going to go over well in the media.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm like, they're going to ban this guy. I would have said that if he would have said.
But it was nothing.
But wasn't Stephen A. like laughing? I can't remember.
He was laughing, and then
because it was a joke. Everybody knew it was a joke. I was like, you think that could be part of the reason?
Yeah,
it was a bad joke. She didn't find funny.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I think it was the fact that it was a joke and the fact that literally the fact of what it was talked about. Like, he literally was saying, let's switch topics. Like, that's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Like, this whole thing is just... I mean, like I said, I understand Jalen Rose defending, but at the same time, bro, you might have to talk to her on the side. Be like, yo, really? Like, was it really to the point you had to ban him? Like,
nah,
really?
I think what they should have done was just had him talk and just... They just
air that shit out.
Yeah,
right?
He could apologize. I would have said like behind code. He didn't have to do it. They could have just talked and said it was a disagreement.
He could have brought him on the podcast. Mm-hmm. He could have brought him on the Jalen and Jacoby joint.
Yeah.
He could have brought him on the podcast and then talked the joint out.
Yeah, but he probably not gonna do that.
He's not gonna do it because it's his wife.
You can't do that, bro. It's his wife, bro.
Yeah, I know that, but
no, you can't do that. When you're in a relationship, you just got...
Nah, her problem's your problem.
You gotta take the wife's time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be sleeping on the couch. So you're gonna hear that for the rest of
your life.
You're
gonna hear it for the rest of your life.
Y'all gonna be like 60 years old. She's like, back in 2019, you didn't even defend me. Yeah. LeVar Ball, I'm still bringing it up. You know how chicks are. Not generalizing all chicks, but...
No,
keeping stuff for ammo, just in a holster, just to let you know.
That's in the back of a woman's intuition. They always keep the most dirtiest shit you ever did in your life in the back of their mind. They always keep that up. You do any good deeds, but they will look around and be like this. Oh, now you want to fix the house? When I told y'all ass back in there, no, I don't need that right now. But yeah, like I said, he still defended her. This and that, but he could have went to him, man to man himself, other than doing public too.
Yeah, I think that all they had to do is had to bring him back, and he could have just said, "I really didn't mean it like that." He didn't have to apologize. He said,
"Because if it was anybody else, I'm telling you, if it was just like you said, if it was anybody else, I guarantee you, they would have been right on First Take the next morning to explain the situation. Yeah. I guarantee you.
I think ESPN overreacted.
You know, ESPN trying to like go with this whole.
Should we hashtag protest ESPN? I'm joking with you. I'm not gonna do that.
Man, ESPN protesting they damn self. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nobody watching ESPN like that. No. First Take is the only thing. Keep that shit.
And during the morning, yeah, they ain't nothing.
That's the only, nothing else is good to watch on that show. I mean, PTI and Around the Horn I used to watch. I stopped watching it. I think Fox Sports got better. Fox Sports got better shows. I hate to say that because you got Speak for Yourself.
I mean, they got most of the old producers from ESPN.
Colin Cowherd. You have
you got Undisputed. Colin Cowherd.
You got First,
Speak for Yourself.
I like Speak for Yourself. Very underrated sports show. No one talks about.
Speak for Yourself, and I think that's they morning joint right there. I think that's like
Speak for Yourself coming in evening. Speak for Yourself coming like 3:30 Eastern time.
So it's like they got better shows. Point blank.
And they got another radio show. Odd Couple, Chris Broussard and Rob Parker. That's on the radio though, but that's still a good TV. I download a podcast from time to time.
So it's like Bruce Broussard's actually on the radio, so the goddamn reporter.
He needs his own show.
Yes,
I said that him and Rob Parker need their own TV show, like their own. They might do that in the future.
I'm hoping. I hope Fox pull that trigger.
If they pull up enough ratings or bring up a huge following, they'd do it.
Yeah. So yeah.
What else can we talk about? Can we talk about DJ Khaled?
Let's talk about this. Yes, let's talk about that. I've been waiting to talk about this since the joint happened.
DJ Khaled.
If you didn't know, if you haven't you've been under a rock as far as the music world, DJ Khaled had a hissy fit about his album not being number one due to Taylor the Creator album, which I thought it was better. But
Taylor the Creator, he got probably one of the best albums of the year.
That's what I'm saying. But
I like him and Q the Fool album. That's this shit.
I'm not Q the Fool fan, but that album was pretty dope. Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie.
That DJ Khaled album. Hopefully we don't get backlash. That album was trash.
Outside of Nipsey Hussle,
I give it a D.
Yeah.
If I had to give it, I'll give it a D. It was okay. Right. It had a few tracks, but
can we be honest about it though? Like truthfully. All right. We not Billboard. We not like some of these corporation type of ass musical guys. We like true underground. We gonna give it to you how it is type people. So, my honest opinion on it. You say a D. I'm giving it.
You giving it an F?
I'm not gonna give it an F. I give it like a D minus. I give it like a D minus.
I give it a D.
But reason why I give it a D minus, the only thing that saved that project, truthfully, was the joint with SZA, and
I still didn't like the Outkast.
The Outkast sample, it was a bit much, but it was still a decent song. And the Nipsey Hussle joint, and I'm not saying it because Nipsey died. He literally was spitting on that joint. Like it probably is the best song on that album.
I think that's the best song on the album. The album really only had what? Two, 3 songs top
and
on there you can listen to.
And I look at like how that album was like an NBA championship window. Khaled had like a 3-4 year window where it was just him. Especially like him and Drake collabs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But at some point you start to get the Kevin Hart-itis. If that's such a thing.
You already said it. He oversaturated himself.
If you go back to some of my old podcasts, like even Two Mad Genius, even some of my stuff I said on the sports talk, I always said that DJ Khaled's gonna burn himself out. Like he's going to like find a way to pretty much window himself down. Because even with Future, as much as everybody loved Future, he even knew he had to take a break because he was dropping so many projects. Mm-hmm. Now you start seeing he started dropping projects back again, but now there's more buzz with him because he took that break. Khaled might have to do the same thing, but he might just have to take a year or two off.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand. Like,
don't he drop an album like every year?
Pretty much,
like every year.
But the thing is, your formula only works for a certain long. You gotta change that formula.
Yeah,
you can't have like every other song with Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, and then Quavo on every other song. Like, you gotta have like a mixture, true mixture. Like, that's why I think Higher was that number, like that good record, because it was two people that you literally did not think that would do a song, John Legend and Nipsey. Mm-hmm. But it worked. Mm-hmm. Like, how often you like forever? Oh, and the joint with Cardi B,
yeah, that's
good. So it's like, it depends on who you do, but you gotta find that mixture between new and old at this point. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta find that mixture. Like, you gotta find like your like how his old album, he had Travis Scott and Nas. Nobody was thinking it, but that song was dope. Where's that type of like mixture now? It was no type. It was like he's literally going for all number one hits.
Oh, okay.
And usually when you do that, your album don't be good like that. Ask Drake with like Views.
Oh, okay.
Even though Views was good, but he was trying to go for more of the number one songs.
Take Care is still his best album.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, he's trying to go more for the number one songs more than go for like the Take Care. Like, when he with the mixture and found his balance with
that was
them
a balanced
two.
album.
Yeah, like he found his balance with that. Even if you go with who's another guy? Who else can I go with? Like, on that stand. All right, we go Jay-Z. Jay-Z, you know, like how 444 was completely different from his last album. 444 was showing like how mature he became.
444, it was a good album. Not his best work, but it was a good album.
Not his best work. Me personally, I think his last, like outside of 444, I think his best one was the American Gangster soundtrack. Like,
I think that was his last best album. What was the one after that? He had another one after that.
Magna Carta, Holy Grail.
Yeah,
Holy Grail.
that was
a good one too.
That was a good one. That probably was his last good album.
Yeah, but I mean, like even with him, he showed his progress. With Khaled, we haven't seen no progress.
444 got a lot of people didn't like it, but people need to understand Jay-Z.
It's a whole different Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is older. He can't rap about the same thing. Yeah. You don't want to end up like one of those rappers that be like 40 still talking about selling bricks and selling drugs, and you're on the block. Like, that was cool when you was like in your 20s. Yeah. Maybe
and then
30s, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing with Khaled. Like I'm saying, that was the thing with Khaled.
That's
like,
no hate. No hate towards Khaled.
We being honest.
I'm being very objective. The album wasn't really that good.
Like, you gotta change the formula. I mean, hate to say. I mean, somebody gotta say it. You gotta change your formula, bro. You gotta change it.
You know how people say if it ain't broke, why fix it? But now you
need
to make
with the rap game though. Yeah, with this rap game though. Once somebody already got that style, bro, is it like, you know, you gotta change the form. You gotta change it after. That's why I kind of like Kendrick and J. Cole and like them guys, because they don't keep the same formula every album. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only, it's completely different what Revenge of the Dream was just going to be like. Like, you know, like, because he's doing that as a compilation. But if you listen to For Your Eyes Only to KOD, it's a whole different process with that than the previous work. Even with Kendrick, when he went from Good Kid, Mad City, which is considered a classic, and turned and go right back around to Pimp a Butterfly, 2 different albums, both great, but you know, each project of theirs always got a different formula. Even Schoolboy Q.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just, at some point you gotta change your formula. You gotta change your roster around. Maybe you might have to do some new producers and see if you can find some new producers. You know, you gotta be more out there, I guess. Like, you know, but he did got a little bit of the Kevin Hart thing when he's in everything too much. And the one thing I learned from even everyday people and stuff, you get burned out at some point.
Yeah, that's true.
Get burnt out, period. So you have to like find something for you to move on.
I agree with you.
So that's my take on it.
Yeah. Well, tell them just go back to the lab, work harder, try to work on DJ Khaled's still gonna have his buzz because he's DJ Khaled off the brand, but the last album wasn't really that good. That's just the truth.
Yeah. And I mean, and you get to the point where you talking about you was gonna sue Billboard and
that's
all, like
overdoing that, man.
Come on, man, like. You are the number. Like, what is wrong with literally having the number 2 album in the world? I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with that.
What did Ricky Bobby say? If it ain't first, you last. That's Ricky Bobby.
But you're.
No, his album still actually did good numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like the numbers are still.
It's just that his album. A lot of people wasn't feeling the album.
Yeah.
You're not the only person. I heard a lot of people said it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Like, they was disappointed in the album.
And that was the thing. Like I was like, outside of maybe the Nipsey Hussle joint and a few, like maybe 2-3 songs, man. It was. Bro, you dropped like 18 songs and like 5 of them joints is really gonna be hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, we on a whole different coast. Like we're not like in the Miami, we're not in like the Miami LA scene. Not quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it might be different for people out in LA than it would be in Miami than it would be for us in the DC area.
Yeah.
Where it probably would be
mm-hmm.
a good album to them. You know what I'm saying? But if you were a true music person, you would even say that's not a good album.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a true music person, you ain't just in it because they hot right now. No? Like, if you're a true music person, you would say that album was not that good. That's not his best work.
No, not his best work. That's a nice way of putting it, but in my opinion, it was trash. I give it a D. Yeah. It wasn't that good about. Like collab, like just as a whole project, as just
and he always had that one single that came off that project. Like that would like
like a song for the summer.
Yeah.
He normally that's what he normally does.
He didn't have one. No. And I think the closest thing was Higher. That was the closest one to being the summer, like to be the summer joint. I mean, hate that.
Can I tell you another thing he does that sort of I don't like? He take an old song and add like a modern twist to it, keep the sample, the beat, and just make like a 2019 like version. Yeah, he did the same thing with
the last album. Yeah.
What was the
Nicki Minaj joint, wasn't it?
Nah, it's a few of them. Yeah. The joint Rihanna did. He did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Rihanna joint.
It was pretty much
Wild Thoughts. Yeah.
It was pretty much Carlos Santana. It was just
they just changed.
Even though Carlos Santana took that song from another movie.
Yeah. But not even with
it was a sample from another movie.
But even still, like, I mean, he cleared the record, so.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he takes like a old song, make a 2019 or today's version of it, change the beat a little, sample most of the beat, and put it out and think it's a hit. I was like, because I'll be honest, I really didn't like that Outkast sample. I don't think they should have.
I think certain artists you just can't touch.
Am I wrong for saying that? I didn't like. Maybe I'm showing my age. I didn't like that.
No, it's not even that.
If you was gonna sample, you gotta make it a 5 song. You can't just be like, it was okay. The song didn't suck. It was okay.
I think for me, especially for me, me being like a music head and all that, like I hate samples with a passion. I used to hate when Kanye used to do that shit.
No, samples is okay. It's just that when you overdo it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
your album,
when Kanye was overdoing them joints, I was like, come on.
Dipset did a lot of samples too.
Yeah, but at least them joints was
Heatmaker. They used to do it.
Yeah, but at least them joints.
Ye samples to actually be pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. He overdid it.
Now, when Ye was like the first person to really do it,
he
was like one of the first artists. He was like one of the first producers that actually was heavy on sample. Yeah. I'm not saying he's the only one. He's one of the first.
No, you got him, Nice Wonder, DJ Premier. Like you got
Heatmakers did it. It was a couple of them.
Yeah, but sampling has always been a thing. Let's not get into
people always been sampling. That's nothing new.
Yeah. Just pick your records right. Like the Outkast thing. Like Outkast is that. Like that's legends right.
I didn't like that sample. Yeah. I didn't like. I mean, they sampled it. Yeah, they got it cleared, but
it's still Outkast at the end of the day.
I did. If you're gonna sample a classic song like that, you gotta make it 5.
Yeah,
it can't be an okay song.
Exactly. Yeah. So but
it was just put together like the way it was like.
Yeah,
it was just terrible. I'm sorry.
I think
I'm normally positive when I come across somebody's album. I say, well, I normally be nice and give him a C, but I have to give it a D.
I think personally, I think he should have put like Higher as maybe like the number 2, number 3 song on that.
Well, and he need to stop with this Justin Bieber, Quavo,
that lineup,
Wayne, that lineup. Yeah, I know they probably friends and all, but they stop making that song. Yeah. That same song on every.
Mm-hmm. Even a Chance the Rapper like lineup with like him, Wayne, and like Quavo or something. Even that lineup is getting kind of dumb. I'm like, come on, bro, you gotta get somebody different now.
Yeah.
Like where's your artist or you know what I'm saying, or anything in that nature. Like, you know, I thought mostly like like DJ Mustard or somebody like that, they would like at least try to use their artist. But I don't know who's under his roster, so I don't know what to say. So it's like, you know, but yeah.
Okay. I think that's about it. This is going to be a short podcast. We're going to do another podcast coming soon. We're going to talk about paying for first dates.
Yeah.
Also, getting finessed out of paying for a date. There are chicks out here that are done a movie horse. They take advantage of guys.
I'm about to say, I trust me, I strongly disagree with that chick from Dimitri. I forgot her name. I sent you the clip already. I kind of like this. I disagree with her on that.
Well, what we do is I'm going to see if we can get a female guest on because we need a female perspective.
Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah,
because I don't want to feel like we're ganging up on somebody.
Yeah, but
matter of fact, we need to find a female that think that's okay. That would be even better for the podcast. We can find somebody who think that's okay.
Oh, they're trying to find a sucker.
She out there looking for a sucker. She sees a lollipop.
Yeah. In her phone, she got you as the food guy. That's what she got.
Food.
She got you at Postmate.
Why she getting her back blown out by a guy with no job?
And no car.
She getting blown out in the back of a old Buick with no AC.
The old Cadillac STS joints.
Or she gonna be one of those girls that got a baby boy. Like, he driving around in her car, picking her up from work.
Hey,
don't be that. Don't be that guy.
Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, am I wrong to say never trust a girl that drive a Nissan?
Yeah. All girls that drive a Nissan Altima and wear a nursing assistant outfit is gonna cheat on you. Facts. It's facts. Not even argue. Piece of hand grease. Hit the like button. Subscribe.
Make sure y'all hit the 5 stars. Make sure y'all hit us with the thumbs up on.
Yeah, and if you like it, you can share it. Share it among your friends. We're trying to grow this podcast. Take care.